Hi guys, it's Kelly from Coffee Sunshine Paper. I am back with a little bit more I want to do on this beginner's French journal. I didn't make a video Sunday. I just ran out of time Sunday, so I'm just kind of catching up here on a Wednesday night. I guess it's a Wednesday night. So yeah, so I thought I try to stop doing creative things at 9 p.m. And so I have like 50 minutes until it's that time. And so I thought maybe I'll just do a couple pockets or something fun in here, you know, before I wind down for bed. So that's part of my get the day off before you try to sleep kind of routine is nothing creative, nothing too thinking after 9 o'clock. And then I have to be in bed at 9:45 because of an early alarm. So I need my 7 hours. So Jazzy, my dog, is here and behind me snoring in the craft room. Maybe you can hear her. There she is. So good to have her here. My son who lives at home is out playing basketball and my husband is on a trip. So it's a quiet house right now. So I thought I'd just put on the camera and see what happened. So I kept running into a couple of things that I did want to put in here, and that was, I think I showed you last week, it was a part of a master board that I made with some Amity Bloom papers and just some music paper, some other, looks like just maybe a, I don't know, a novel or something. And here's a little possibly, well, it's from a math book, so maybe like a table, a log table or a trig table or something. The numbers look kind of consecutive here, so I'm thinking maybe a trig table. And then it's just like, you know, kind of throwaway paper on the back. So, okay. All right, well, this will not be showing. So, it doesn't offend me, but maybe some of you out there might, but it's funny. I don't know if you can read it. I don't need to read it to you. But just a little, yeah, okay. So that's going to be on the back side. I'm thinking a belly band for this because it's just kind of pretty. And we'll find a spot for this, I think. And I know I did a belly band last week. But the blues look nice there. And that's kind of a plain background. I don't know. I just think it's so pretty. And I do keep finding it. So I think I do want to just kind of glue her down. Give her her new home. And this one I'm not going to round the corners. I'll just keep it as is. Okay. I do have a new light situation. So we'll see how that works out. It's one of those like desktop with the light's kind of a ring and it sits over the phone, so I still see shadows, but it doesn't bother me that much like it did in the previous video. So we'll see how that goes. I like that there. I like the blues with the blues, and it's not too matchy. It just kind of looks pretty together, so I like that. And what else was I toying around with? Oh, I not cut up, but gutted, whatever, selling the cover of a really cute, what is it called? Laura Ingalls Wilder book. And there's these beautiful, cutest little images on the pages that, you know, I just think they're so cute. They're kind of botanical. So cute, right? So I saved some of them that started the chapters. And what I was playing with on Sunday, I guess it was kind of stamping around it with one of these kind of label type stamps. And so I thought maybe we could do that too and see how it turns out. Maybe something would make it in there if we like it. So I did attempt a couple. I'll show you my attempts. Are they in this pile? Yeah, the first one didn't really turn out so great. Oh, here it is. Oh no, this one was okay. The ink is a little uneven, but I like where the flower is in the label or border. I don't even know what you call it. And I can't tell you where it's from either. There's no name on it. So I'm going to say it's thrift store because I don't see a name on it. And I don't remember buying it new. This one, I like how that one turned out. So that's a possibility too. This one I like how it's kind of sticking up out of there, but it's crooked. But I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much, I guess. So that's the kind of thing I was thinking about doing with some of these. And maybe, like I said, if something turned out nice, it will make it into the journal. So maybe we just use something that we already did. Did I do it? Which one didn't I mind? This one I thought was kind of cute. Right? So maybe this could be maybe a little pocket or something. So let me put you out of the way. Let's get you ready to be a pocket. So for the pocket, oh, that's cute too, a little house. We're going to turn down the edge. Get a little closer. We're going to turn down the edge just to kind of make it a little sturdier, you know, because if things are going to be going in and out of the pocket, we want that to be nice and strong. And maybe we'll even throw some washi on there. And when I'm just reinforcing with washi, I'll just grab like whatever washi that I don't love, you know. So hold on. All right, so this one I don't love. I don't know. It's just got some Silent Night, and I don't know, this little statue thing. It's collage-y, you know, which I think is cute. But I don't know. It's not my favorite one, so we're gonna use it up. Right? It's kind of collage-y, but it's like different type stuff. So anyway, we're gonna reinforce the little flap with that. And so get out the glue stick for this job. And you could sew it too. You have a machine and you like using your machine, just kind of sew it down, but this will do the trick. And this is inside again, right? It's inside. So singing school, that's kind of fun. And the pocket doesn't need to be too tall, maybe like that. And then again, we'll just reinforce the other side too. I could just cut it down. And the other side is not like anything's going to be coming in and out of it, but you know, it's nice to make sure it's down and stays down. Right, so that's kind of fun. I'll cut that off. I'll use my paper cutter for that to make sure it is straight. And I'll get rid of that weird crack that was in there. Yeah, this is cute, I think. I like that. And then maybe if I have some music or something, since it's singing school, I could put some music paper down there. This one's kind of pretty, but it's kind of the same tones. Tone, is that even the right word? I don't know. But maybe if I could find something that looks a little different. Sometimes this is my box of neutral stuff. So this is where I keep you know, like note paper, lined paper, graph paper, littles. I love this. Oh, did Kimmy send me that? Somebody sent me this, and I really want to use it. I think it's so pretty. And then I think I was trying to like do the thing, you know, trying to kind of mimic it in some way. So I want to use this. I'm going to get I get rid of it, like save it, you know. I keep hoarding it. I keep not wanting to use it. Maybe coffee dyed? That's a little different looking. That's a maybe. I'm thinking, I used to have, oh, there it is, these little guys. That's different, right? Kind of miniature. So, that might be cute because it's music. Something like that. Or do we like the coffee dyed? Well, you know we like coffee dyed, right? That's not really the question. All right, maybe the coffee dyed. Again, welcome to Indecision with Kelly. Yeah. Indecision. But I think we landed on this. I think I like this. Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. Almost like a little border. That didn't even know it was going to be a border, right? It was just sitting around with my scraps, and I think that's super cute. I'm happy with that because it's different. The other one that I had, what did I do with it? I think I put it away. The other one was just a little too much the same. And I listened to this podcast called Art to Life. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but in it, the host is always saying that differences really strike people visually. If you can make something look different, that's one of his big things he tries to do with his art and in his teaching. Art to Life, it's called. I'll link it in my below, like in the show notes. It's really good. It's just creative stuff. He's a painter, Nicholas Wilton, his name is. And I don't paint. I like to play with paint. It's kind of fun, but I'm not a painter. But he's a very good painter, and but he just kind of has these great ideas just for all the creatives out there, not just the painters out there. So this, I think, is going to be a fun pocket. So let's find a spot for it. Mess. And again, looking for differences. It's not going to work there. I don't mind that too much because that's just white on cream. But is there a color? This whole thing I want to cover. It's just kind of, I mean, it's a pretty flower and everything, but it's like glossy, and I don't love it. I think I want to cover the whole thing. So, yeah, maybe that's next for us. We cover that. Again, I'm just kind of looking for stuff I already have. Maybe this is awfully pretty scrapbook paper, right? And it's still a flower like the other thing. Is that too much? Maybe a little too much. All right, let's look for something. I found more music. I found pink music. That could be pretty. But is music on music too much? Some would say you can't have enough music. So this is upside down. This looks good here. All right. I will mark it and then bring it over to the paper cutter. And then I won't have that glossy rose that I don't love. Okay, let me just put this down. I'm off to the side here. And I lost my marking, of course. Okay. that's pretty. I need the light here to see my other, oh, there it is. Okay. All right, and this one I think I will use the corner rounder. And yeah, I like that. I do. Oh yeah, just been a busy week, and just when I caught up on all my grading last week, I gave more tests this week. So that's how that goes. It's a lot like, you know, dishes and laundry. You catch up, you clean the kitchen, you clear all the baskets, and then you turn around and there's more to do. But that's how it is. I don't know if there's any teachers out there, but you know. And really, probably every profession, right? You just clear the queue and then, oh, you turn around. There's more to do. It's not just teaching and it's not just dishes, right? It's life. So we're in it together and trying to survive all the craziness. I think I'll go around these. And maybe even ink them a little bit. So I'm just using, I'll use my black soot. This is the Ranger. It doesn't help you, does it? Ranger black soot. And let's go around the edge. It's a cute little pocket, I think. And it will fit right there. You could punch a little thumb hole or whatever on there, but I don't need to do that. It's fine the way it is. There. Like a little bit peeking out of the bottom. That's fun. We'll just hold it down for a minute. I apologize. I haven't done my nails. They look a little grungy. They're breaking left and right too. So if I keep them painted, they don't break. And I have not had them painted. I like to paint my own. I mean, I love a manicure, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. There's something about that UV light that kind of scares me a little bit with, you know, UV light in general. So I try to stay away from the gel stuff. But I do enjoy painting my own nails every now and then. So yeah, I think this will be ready for a little tag. And I don't have anything in mind right now. We can come back to it. I don't feel like, I don't know if you guys get this way, but like you have to complete the page all at one time. I don't think so. I can just put something down and then be happy to come back to it later and see what it needs another time, right? Just kind of let it sit and whatever. So I'm happy that we did something with that because I think that's a fun thing. If you just find a little illustration in a book that you want to highlight, I love that. And then another book page that I found that I want to use was this adorable bird book that I ripped up. This one, I always say that ripped up. You guys know what I mean, right? I'm giving it a new life. It was at the thrift store. If I didn't buy it, it would be, I don't know, sawdust or whatever. So now whoever loves birds and journaling is going to get this adorable, what's this one called? A Guide to Bird Finding. It's super cute. It's in the shop. If you want to look in the shop, it's adorable. I don't think, do I have it right here? Okay, I do. These were the ones I just put in the shop this weekend. Art of Living, super cute. This one, is Kari the elephant. Not a huge spine, but I could definitely get 3 signatures in there if you're looking for 3. These Happy Golden Years. This is the Laura Ingalls Wilder book that I got those pages from, with the cute little nature illustrations. And Julie of the Wolves. I almost kept this one because my sister's Julie, and I could make her a journal out of that. If it doesn't sell, I'll make my sister one out of that. And then a couple honey bunches. Oh, can you see? A couple honey bunches. Dr. Doolittle, Relative Harmony, and Anderson's Fairy Tales. So no, the bird book was not in the batch that I put in the shop this weekend, but these are in there. So if you liked any of those, go to the shop and take a look around. You can get them as a cover only. You can get them as a kit. You can get them as a naked journal. So any cover in my shop you can get any way you want it. I would be happy to work with you on that. Okay. So I guess there's the other side of that pink page that I don't like. But anyway, isn't this cute? So if you just, you know, again, reinforce the fold and then just take a pretty little book page and it just becomes a pocket right away. So it could go on there. I don't mind it there. This is kind of plain. Oh, it's not wide enough. I like that, even though it's a little kind of just black and white. I don't mind that. Let's go back to the beginning real quick. If you're seeing something you like, just yell at me. I don't mind that one. Maybe we do put something in the back. The background of that. Some pretty little paper that needs new life. This is kind of pretty. This is it's either Roxy Creations or it's Tina. I want to say it's Rachel. I want to say it's Roxy Creations. But I like that. And then this could come up here. I like that. Yeah, we're doing it. So that's just going to be at the top here. I don't know possible at the bottom because this is going to come up far enough that I won't have to worry too much about that. But let's make this a little straighter. And it wasn't very straight, was it? See, now if you tear this way, you're going to get that white edge. If you tear this way, you avoid it. That's kind of weird, but yeah, I think that works. And then I need to tear it down here. I do have my little tear ruler. Why am I doing these things by hand when there's a tool that exists that will do it in a minute for me? Not even a minute. 3 seconds. Done. Okay. All right. So let's get that down. I like that. And, you know, maybe it's a little busy with the other pocket over there, being a little bit busy. But there's going to be a tag in the pocket. And maybe we can make the tag on the plain side. Right? So it's not busy, unbusy, unbusy. Alright, so this was just left over from some other project that I had. And, you know, we try to do that, right? Try to use up. And even this can be, like, I love this. Look at this leftover piece. How cute is that, right? So we're saving all that. So, using up scraps and making more scraps. That's what we do. All right. We are coming up on We are coming up on 25 or so minutes, so I'm going to finish up this one. Again, just, I can't see what I'm doing, but I am getting the glue onto these little flaps just to, again, reinforce. And I think that's an adorable pocket. We can just put something in there. Like we said, on the plain side, maybe even just a little notebook paper or something. Okay. So yeah, maybe kind of boring pockets tonight, but you know, I didn't get a video out Sunday and I wanted to this week. But I did get, I got those books in the shop that I wanted, and got some more to do too. I found some cute little ones. I know some of you like the little books. So I think this weekend coming up, that's what I'm going to do, is get the little ones in the shop. And then maybe when I do Sunday's video, I can show you some of those. They're really adorable. Really, really cute. All right, so happy with that. And some of the things that have been on my mind to get in here are now in here. So, again, not very exciting. Another belly band. We'll just put something in there. I don't know what yet. Something will go in there. But I love this master board. Maybe we can master board together sometime. I don't know. Let me know if you want to. Put it in the comments if you do. And then this pretty little guy. And we'll fill all the stuff probably. We'll just fill it at the end, right? We don't need the bulk. Just good. This little pocket here with the music. Got to use my little label stamp. Some leftover coffee dye. So that was it today, guys. It's been about a half hour, so I don't want to keep you too long. And I will be back this weekend, hopefully, and we will do some more stuff in here. Maybe I'll do some stuff off camera and then just kind of show you what I did. And then if it was something, you know, that I thought maybe you've never seen before or you would like to see, then I'll just kind of recreate it so you can see what it was. Okay, if that makes any sense. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate you guys stopping by the channel, stopping by the shop, seeing what's out there. And, you know, play with your stuff. Don't play too late, though. Get your sleep. Sleep is important. We need it to function. The brain needs it to function. So, I am going to, like I said, stop all of the creative activities at 9. And I try to just think about the next day, what I need. Maybe pack some snacks for tomorrow. Get my book bag ready. Look at my traveler's notebook journal. The one that organizes my life, but not playing it. No more playing. But look at it, see what's coming up for tomorrow and the weekend, just to get my head straight for that. All right, so you guys have a great couple days. I'll be back Sunday, and reach out if you have any questions about the shop or any comments about the video. I'd love to hear from you. And in the meantime, you guys take care, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye.